Drop your glasses, shake your asses, grab your protein, this one's for the
Hey, what's going on, YouTube land? This is your boy TJ, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Wrestling Nostalgia, where I do the reviews for the WWE shows. And today, we're going to be reviewing NXT, January 16th, 2024. So let's just go ahead and get into it. We open up that match, swinging with a Dusty Rose Classic Tag Team Tournament with Malik, I was about to say Malik for some reason. Malik, Blaze, and Itris versus Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. Four very talented, bright young superstars. They all had like a phenomenal match, like no lie. Like if you want to go back and watch it, whether it be on YouTube or whatever streaming services you have, please go and watch that match. Like, and not just because like Trick is like one of my favorites or whatever. Like they really put on like a really like a lack of a better word, a classic. They had a back and forth. They did their thing. They came out swinging. They both ain't want to lose. You could feel that. Like they really did put on a really fabulous match. Probably out of all the matches of the night of NXT, it was definitely one of the best ones to me, in my opinion. And like I said, maybe I'm biased because that, Trick is my boy or whatever, but I definitely think that Trick has and I'm gonna keep saying that in every video, so y'all gonna get tired of that, all right? That's my boy Trick. He is going to be the future of the WWE. Like, I know everybody prop up Carmelo Hayes, and yes, he is going to be a world champion sometime down the line in the future. Like, as soon as when either one of them makes their main roster debut in on the main roster, like when they actually it's signed, still delivered, once they sign the paperwork, they are going to be world champions somewhere down the line. So I don't know if they're going to be on the same show. I don't know if they're going to be on different shows, whether it be Raw or SmackDown. They're going to make an impact. They're going to be world champions somewhere soon in the future. Like I said, 3 to 4 years tops. And I know, that's what the point I was making. I know everybody said Carmelo Hayes, and he is him. He is him. But everybody is like kind of counted out Trick Williams, and I'm glad he stepped up, and he's stepping up into his own, and we're going to see how everything works out. But let me get to the result of the match. So, of course, Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, they win. Trick hits that running knee, his best interpretation of Bryan Danielson. Former WWE superstar itself, like that running knee, like he did it. 1, 2, 3, bam. They are advancing into the next tournament. The next. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like they advancing, closer to becoming the Dusty Rose Classic. My bad. But they had a really great match. Like I really loved that match. All parties involved, excellent, very, very well-rounded wrestlers, superstars. They did their thing. Top tier. Like if you ever get time to watch that match, go back and watch it. But yes. So Fallon says that she's going to win the 20-woman battle royal. We'll see about that. That's all I got to say about that segment. So moving on, before the break, they had before the break, they ended up showing Oba's NXT championship win, NXT North American championship win against Dragon Lee. A really short match last week. Whoever betted against Oba, he lost. So they showed a clip of him winning the championship, and then I guess he's going to come out and address the NXT crowd. So we're going to see about that. So next, Lola and Elektra, they come out, and I guess they strategize about how they're going to both win the 20-woman number one contender match for the NXT Women's Championship. And then Tatum, which is, I guess you could call Lyra Valkyria's stalker, I guess. I think they're trying to recreate that whole Mickey James and Trish Stratus storyline. I don't know if anybody is familiar with that, but like if you look it up, like it's giving that. So we'll see like how everything works out. But she said that Tatum that said that basically she's gonna win it for Lara Valkyria. Lara Valkyria? I may be saying that wrong. I'm gonna call her Lara for sure. So she basically said that she's gonna win the match for her, so she doesn't have to win. I mean, she doesn't have to defend her championship, and she's gonna win it for her because nobody gets to my champion. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, Mickey. For sure, we're gonna call Tatum Mickey. Okay, that's what she's giving. Okay, in this segment. So Oba comes out and he lets it be known that from birth he was bred to win and win championships. Even in his country, he won championships. I think he said something about he went to a fortune teller and they said that he was gonna, be something big. I mean, outside of his height or whatever. And he is the NXT North American champion. Not to get it confused with the NXT World Champion, but he won it. And he is here to stay, and that's what he's saying. That's the story. That's what he's gonna stick to. So then Dragon Lee comes out. He said, "Look, I ain't even mad that you cashed in on me. It is what it is. But I want my rematch." Oba tells him no, and then he said, "I'll think about it." You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna move on from there. A typical heel thing to do. Like the face comes out and he'd be like, "Oh." I need my rematch. No, I'll decide when I have a rematch with you. And I was like, well, Oba said what he said. So then we get to the next segment. Trick gets approached by Dragon Off. I don't know why I was about to say Dragon Lee. Dragon Off. He gets approached by Dragon Off, and he says that basically he and Trick are going to have NXT World Championship match at Vengeance Day. NXT Vengeance Day. And then Carmelo kind of has like a issue with that. Like, I mean, aside from his excitement from that, he was like, well, we're in a Dusty Rose tournament. Like, how you going to do both? So then he got a choice to make, I guess. But that's where we kind of got left off at. But in the next match, we have a tag team match. It was Lyra Valkyria Lyra Valkyria and Tatum. It was a tag team match versus Lola and Elektra. This match was relatively short, actually. And it ended with Lara ducking a spin kick, and then Tatum wound up taking it, and then she wound up falling over Elektra, 1, 2, 3, and the match ends because Elektra was already laid out from a previous move earlier. And yeah, I guess Tatum is proving her worth. I mean, if that's what you want to call it. But I mean, the match was there. I mean, it was relatively short. Few tags made here and there, back and forth. It was okay. It was an okay match. Rich Hollins versus Joe Coffey. This match was very, very hard hitting. Two big guys, two brolicky guys. This match was definitely it was there. It was another one of those matches that like it kind of like if you blink, it was like it was over with. So He hit some type of weird like body slam driver thing, and then he won. And yeah, that was the end of the match. So the next oh my goodness, this next segment was crazy. So basically not Braun Breaker, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is in an interview segment. And then he gets interrupted by Braun Breaker, and he was like, You said that the interview was at 9:30. See, you texted and you said that he was like, okay, I said what I said, but we're in the interview. So can we just go ahead and get on with the interview? Like, I mean, come on. So then he was saying how he was, Braun Breaker was nervous and, he had to be the leader of the team and lead the team to victory. And this, that, and the third. Braun Breaker takes exception to that and he lets him know that no, I led us to victory. And then he said that they're going to go all the way and win the tournament, this, that, and the third. And he said, yeah, because the Wolf Gang, no, it wasn't the Wolf Gang, the Wolf Dogs. So then he kept asking him, what did he say over and over and over again? He said, well, you know what I said. How about you repeat it? So then that's when he was like, did you just call us the Wolf Dogs? When did you come up with that? Yeah, I came up with that because I was in the shower. The shower? You mean to tell me you was thinking about me in the shower? So like, I never laughed so hard. Like, and it was the way that they both were selling their facial reaction. He was like, yeah, I was thinking about you in the shower. He was like, don't you ever tell people that no more. And then he was all like, come up with another name. He said, no, how about you come up with a name since you don't like that one? No, you're the creative one. You come up with a name. So then he said, all right, come on. I just thought about it right now. Mm-hmm. The Wild Boars. You know what? I'm out. And I was like, what? Yo, you can't be serious with this, bro. So then now we have another tag team match. It's Chase U versus LWO. It was a very start off with some chain wrestling and then, frequent tags like high flying, maneuvers, aerial maneuvers and things like that. LWO hits I don't even I'm gonna look it up. I don't know what top rope move that one of the LWO members did. He did some type of backflip thing, 450 reverse 450 splash or something like that. It was a very, very good match. It was, and LWO won. And they always put on great matches. Like I don't know why. I love high flyers like in the ring. Like I love it. Like that nothing like a high flyer. I'd be like, oh dang, dog, this was okay, dang, okay, son, don't off yourself now. But but it was a really good match. Next match, Dijak and Trey Bearhill. Sorry, just very unique names. I'm gonna say that. They had a really back and forth ish match, and yeah, it was there. Like I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care too much about this match. It was there. They did the thing. I try to, respect everybody's mat work and everything. I just maybe if I like watch it a little bit more from both of them, then I'll, be more invested. But, the winner of the match was it was Dijak. Sorry, it took me so long. But yeah, it was Dijak. So Dijak wins the match with the drop kick. And whoever was on commentary team, sorry, I don't remember the guy's name, but he wound up attacking him. Not an official member of the, commentary team. It was somebody like that's, obvious WWE superstar. So he wound up getting chased out to the up the ramp. And then Trey gets attacked by Lexus King. Man, that man's gonna make an impact one way or another. So you're definitely not gonna forget about that guy. I do definitely think that Lexus King is definitely gonna make it big in NXT and beyond. Like he's bred to win. Like he already got wrestling in his family. Like that man, he may be another future world champion. We're definitely like at best mid card championship. Like at some point, I do think that he should win the NXT North American Championship. But on Oba, unless it's going to be a triple threat fatal 4-way, I don't see it happening. So, not no time soon, anyways. So, then we are back to Trick Williams and Mello, the Trick Mello gang. So he lets him know that basically he wants to do both. He wants to be the NXT, the win the Dusty Cup special tag team classic, and he also wants to be the NXT world champion. So we'll see how everything works out, but that's kind of like ring yourself thin a little bit, Trick. Like, but hey, if anybody can do it, and if he believes in himself, we're gonna see how everything pans out. So, main event. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't sit up there and keep up with all the eliminations. It was a lot, so we're gonna skip on to the stuff that stuck out to me. So I remember at one point in time, Kehlani, I think that's her name. Like, she wound up getting almost eliminated. She bumped into somebody, and then they put her into the commentary desk, and she wasn't officially eliminated. So she wound up jumping some way, somehow getting back into the ring. Also, Lola, we seen the demise of Lola and Elektra's partnership, or whatever you want to call it. And she winds up, Lola wound up eliminating Elektra, and she's just like, are you serious? And then she winds up getting eliminated by Thea. I think that's her name. So she winds up getting eliminated. Those are two things that kind of stood out to me. And then after that, we end up with a fatal four-way. It went to a regular match after all the eliminations happened. And then also, it was actually, I believe, 19 women, because Cora Jade got injured at a live event at sometime last week. So she wasn't able to like compete. So unfortunately for her, she was gonna miss that event. So definitely speedy recovery to her. 6 to 9 months she's gonna be out. So hopefully speedy recovery for her, because she is definitely a great fighter, and I do think at some point in time she will be the NXT Women's Champion. Like I said, speedy recovery for her. Sorry for that woman. But the Fatal 4-Way, it is Fallon, Roxanne Perez, Kiana James, and Kehlani Jordan. So the match was definitely fast-paced. It was really, really good. Roxanne hits the pop rocks, and she is your number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship. Sorry, Tatum, but they eliminated you. So yeah, she's gonna have to defend her championship at NXT Vengeance Day. Overall, this was pretty decent show. It was a pretty decent show. It wasn't as good as New Year's Evil, but it definitely did its thing. It was okay. It was there. I'm glad the Trick was able to wrestle this week. But anywho, it was a decent show. Tell me, comment down below, like, how did you feel about the show? Did you like it? Could it have been better? Was it good just as is? And yeah, this is me, TJ, signing out. And like I said, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.